Hey there, my fresh friends. The holidays are here, and I'm sure lots of you have parties that you're going to, or maybe you're having people over for Christmas or Christmas Eve, or even New Year's coming up. Or maybe you're just thinking, in the future, you need something really great to take to a party. Charcuteries are really huge with the meats and cheeses, but maybe you want something different. Well, if you do, today's Fresh Tip Tuesday episode is all about you because it is carbolicious and amazing. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make butter boards. Hey everyone, I'm Corinne Brown, the Fresh Expert. If we haven't met before, hey, please subscribe to my channel, like and share if you enjoy this content to share it on with other people. Today we are making butter boards, a fantastic little appetizer, shareable that you can take to your next holiday party, get together, or you know what, just curl up by the fire with a nice drink and carb yourself out. Because yes, we are serving this with bread and the most carbolicious, amazing bread on top of that. Okay, so let's get into it. What is a butter board? Well, just like a charcuterie is meats and cheeses placed on a beautiful board to share with everybody else. You saw me make a hot chocolate charcuterie. You've seen me make a candy board before too. There are lots of great ways we can do boards. And so a butter board is a fantastic way. Normally you would do it on a really cool wood cutting board that you might have or beautiful platter. In fact, if I was serving this at home, I would use this beautiful slate platter that my friend made for me. He actually etched my website and everything on there too. Isn't that cute? Can y'all see it? It's so cute. But because I'm going to be taking this to an event, I need something that is going to be transportable. So we're going to use Tupperware's Clearly Elegant serving dish because it comes with a beautiful seal that seals up to be liquid and airtight. So I can even make this a day or two ahead of time, which is great for planning. We all get kind of crazy busy this holiday season, and it seals up and then we can put everything right in there. So we're going to need a Clearly Elegant serving dish today. We're also going to be using the Supersonic Chopper Tall. If you have the small or the large one, you could totally use that as well, but we have to make sure to whip our butter. So we're going to need that. Now, the other main ingredient that you are going to need today is butter, and we can't use any butter. You see, butter ranges from AA to B. There are different grades of butter and different types of whipped spreads out there. That's because they have different ingredients inside of them all. When is the last time you looked at the ingredients on the butter that you use? Well, let's go ahead and look at something. So we've got like the Walmart Good Value unsalted butter, and it says sweet cream butter unsalted. But if you read it on the back, it just says cream and natural flavors. Do you want to know what the natural flavors are? I don't know if I do. And reading that, I'm going, okay, it's gluten-free, but it doesn't say anything else on there. I don't really want to use this one for a butter board. Maybe when we're cooking and baking, regular butter works great. But for our butter board today, I am using Kerrygold Pure Irish Butter. And the reason for that is if you check the ingredients on this one, it actually says pasteurized cream, skim milk, and cultures. Cultures are really important. It also lists on here that it's made with grass-fed cows, not treated with RBST or other growth hormones. See, I want to know that they are not feeding extra things into the cows. I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm a pescatarian. Growing up, my mom didn't agree with the industry and all the hormones they were pumping into the different animals, because then we eat those hormones too, as the consumer. And so she led our family down a vegetarian path. Well, now today there are a lot better options out there. We are more aware of what extra additives in our food does. But since I was raised a vegetarian, I'm just going to stay that way. I'm thick and healthy. Okay, so let's talk more about butter. So another fun little tip for you about butter is that the grades do range, as I mentioned, from AA to B, and that is based on the flavor, the body, the color, the salt, and the water content. So definitely look into that. European butter typically has more fat content, which gives it a little bit more flavor, and it also has more of a darker yellow hue most of the time. Cultured butters like this one have active cultures in them, and that gives it more of a tang to make it more like a buttermilk or a yogurt. And I kind of want that creaminess to come through. Fun fact, most of the butter that is sold here in the US must contain a minimum of 80% of milk fat. That's the white frothy stuff that comes up when it's heated. So it's just some fun little facts about butter. Maybe you'll look at your butter a little bit differently this season. Okay, so we're going to grab our 2 sticks. Make sure they are at room temperature. Look at that beautiful hue. Oops. Oh, beautiful hue. Don't let any of it go to waste. Okay, now we're going to put the top on and whip it up. Isn't it beautiful? Let's push it down and just give it another whip. We want to make sure it's soft and creamy. Okay, so I'm going to have this serving dish in here with more nuts. So I want to make sure I have 3 sections because we're going to do 3 types of butter today for the butter board. And as I come in, I'm going to take the back of my spoon and put some of the butter on it. And then I'm just going to lightly take it and just press it down. So it kind of gives it a fun little look as it's in here. And then we're just going to keep going. And there we have 2 sets of 2 rows, and we're going to have 1 more here that we're going to make an herbed butter. But now we have our 2 little sections already, and we're going to add the toppings to those in just a minute. But first, we need to make our herbed butter to go here. Okay, now to make the herbed butter, I went and got some fresh herbs from the garden. We've got some parsley here. I chose Italian parsley. You could do curly parsley. I've got some fresh rosemary, and I grabbed some chives. You know, whatever herbs you have on hand is great. Just have a little bit of a blend so you have a full flavor profile. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some of these herbs now and swap out the chopping blade in the supersonic chopper tall. We're going to put the herbs in. I'm also going to take a couple cloves of garlic and mash those and put them in there too. So it's going to be a garlic and herb butter for the third option. Let me show you how we're going to whip that up. Okay, so again, we grab the cutting blade here, put it right in there. We're going to take our fresh herbs and put them in there too. I've started getting them all blended up. Now I'm going to add the garlic. This is the best garlic press ever. All right, now we're going to put another stick of butter that's at room temperature in here, and we're going to finish mincing it all up. Push the rest of the butter back down in there. Make sure you chop the herbs real good before you put the butter in there, but then keep chopping until it's fully blended. It can be a little greasy because of the butter. Ah, perfection. Now we're going to take our herb butter and do our rows just like we did with our regular butter. Now let's grab the towel and wipe that inside area to clean that off. Hate wasting butter, but we want it to look pretty. Here's how we're looking. Okay, next step. Okay, for the center 2 rows, we're going to do truffle salt, black truffle salt, and the zest of a lemon. Oops, get back over here. Now I'm going to use the zester attachment. That's part of the lemon lime zest and press. You can get this in black right now. If it's not on the website currently, when you look, twcorinne.com, message me. I might have some in stock. But I'm just going to take it and just zest right on top of my 2 little lines that I have here. Do wash your lemon first. Ah, that's so pretty. Okay. So we have herbed butter. We have black truffle sea salt along with some lemon zest. And then this one, we're going to add some honey. Local honey is always better. And then we're going to take this. This is like a super great hack. It's a cranberry almond cashew trail mix. I'm going to take this right here and I'm going to put it in my little supersonic chopper. And then I'm going to sprinkle that on top of the nuts. Look at that. Now it's nice and crumbly. And I'm just going to drizzle those right there on top of that side. Okay, next, I'm going to take another little bag of these and stick them right here because you can never have too many nuts to munch on. You could also put some little cucumbers or veggies and things in here too. And then I've gone ahead and made some fresh crostinis. Aren't these great? Just take a little bit of olive oil and sea salt, broil them off on both sides. And then we want to take these when you get to the party and you're going to put them all along the sides to present with. But the great thing is this thing right here will seal up so that you can take it with you. Let's add the bread to it though, so you guys can see, or better yet, we'll put the bread right there. I like that too. The nuts and the bread all in the center. And then we'll put some bread here along the sides too. Ah, that's perfect. Look at that. Super easy and delicious. Oh my gosh, my friends, is this not the easiest thing to do? Again, and then you can seal it up and take it with you to your party. I would seal the bread up separate. That way it doesn't fall into it. And when you get there, then put the bread out. But I love the fact that you can have the bread along the edges. You can have your little dish with your extra little items. You can even throw olives or pickles in there. Guys, think about all the beautiful combinations that are available. I mean, who doesn't love bread and butter? I mean, for real, I know I do. In fact, let's try this out. The herbed butter, I'm telling you, so great. Oh, I should sprinkle some sea salt on top of that too. I'm going to grab some pink Himalayan salt and put that on that side as well. Oh, but the amount of flavor in there. I love that. The bread, I seasoned it with salt too when it cooked. So good. And then a little extra salt would be good. Just a little bit on top. Make sure it's a coarse sea salt though. In this case, you don't want it fine. You want to have the coarse sea salt on top, just like with the truffle salt. Always take some extra with you. Some people love truffles, so you can add a little bit of extra in there too. But such a simple idea. If you go and try the butter board, please be sure to comment, share. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I would love for you to be my fresh friend. And hey, my fresh friends, have you seen the free cookbook that I have that you can download? Yeah, we put together an amazing cookbook of all these Fresh Tip Tuesday recipes and episodes, and it's a free download just for you. So make sure to check the description and some of the other videos on my YouTube channel and get that cookbook for you. Try them out and let me know what you think. That's it for today. I'm Corinne Brown, the Fresh Expert. Let's go butter up our holidays.